The fifth season by N.K. Jemisin is one of the great works of modern fantasy fiction, but you don't need me to tell you that. You already know that she broke records when the entire Broken Earth trilogy won the Hugo Award one after another. The Broken Earth trilogy is remarkable. Everybody knows that. This was a series of books that broke boundaries, broke records, and set the world on fire in the most exciting way possible. But not enough people have paid attention to the books that came after, her works of modern urban fantasy, which began with The City We Became. There is a campy and cartoonish vibe to these books that so many people don't seem to get on board with, and that honestly frustrates me. Because The City We Became is basically a comic book. I can imagine an alternate reality where N.K. Jemisin chose to write this as a comic book instead of a novel, but she didn't. She chose to write a work of urban fantasy. And it's absolutely wonderful. I think more people need to embrace the camp, cartoonish, and comic booky nature of The City We Became. It's a work of urban fantasy that gets more Lovecraftian as it goes on. It has protagonists who serve as avatars for different cities, and these avatars have incredible superpowers, and there's also a larger-than-life supervillain. And this novel has a cartoonish and comic booky vibe in more ways than one, because it starts out pretty colourful and campy and fun and vibrant before, as I said, moving into something pretty Lovecraftian, something eldritch and dark. It's also a novel that wears its politics and its allegories on its sleeve. It is very loudly woke and it doesn't do anything by halves, and again, I think that lends itself to the comic booky nature of the book. While you'll be hard-pressed to find a fantasy fan who doesn't adore the Broken Earth series, it genuinely feels harder to find people who love The City We Became in the same way, but I think a lot of people come at it from the wrong angle. Treat it like a comic book. It is so much fun, it is so clever, and it is vibrant and deceptively dark.